Wimbledon is here and it's time to go through the draw on the ladies' side. And a big name in tennis is back. Serena Williams enters the draw and there could be a hot second round matchup for her. We got the reigning champ Iga Swiatek in, Sabalenka, Rybakina. This is the draw reaction and we're going to go through it.
That's right, it is the women's draw reaction, and I think there's only one place to start, and that is the return of seven-time singles at Wimbledon champion Serena Williams. She's won the double 6 times there as well, and been one of the best players in the history of the sport, if not the greatest player to play the women's game. She's back at what, 43, is it? 43 years old?
Yeah, I mean, wild.
I don't know how to feel about it. Of course, it's quite exciting to see her return, but surely nobody believes that she can do anything here at Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Sorry, 44. Let me correction. 44 years old. It's exciting to see the name, but like, is she going to win a match? Is it going to be competitive? Is she there just for the vibes? Like, what is the motivation for Serena Williams, who's done everything in the sport, to come back and play?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a joke a few months ago, to be honest. I thought we were being April Fooled by everybody, but it turns out it wasn't. She got herself back on a tennis court. She got back on the practice courts, and everybody can't wait. And we don't only have Serena Williams in the singles. We have Serena and Venus in the doubles as well, apparently, playing together. I mean, if I rewind back to my youth, I think I went to Wimbledon when I was young, let's put it that way, as a teenager, and I watched them play together on court 2. I remember it very well. So the fact that we're back now in 2026 and we're going to get Venus and Serena on the same tennis court again, I love it as a spectacle. Do I think they're going to go really far? No, I don't. But I think it just adds to a great narrative for the tournament, and especially when you find out who could be a potential second-round opponent for Serena Williams, Eala. That could be, is that the biggest match in tennis right now? I think probably it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm looking at her last single matches. So it was at the US Open 2022, lost to Tomljanovic.
Yeah.
Just before that, played Cincinnati, lost in the opening round, getting bageled by Raducanu.
Remember it well.
Yeah, and let's be fair, I feel like it's going to be a case of she's going to go out there, probably get bageled, breadsticked. Is she going to be able to win a set? I don't think so. I think it's straight sets, a loss. I don't know how competitive she's going to be, unless she completely surprises me and she's at this crazy level. I mean, Venus hasn't been too bad.
She's been quite good, to be honest, Venus.
But Venus has not really gone away from the sport. Going away from the sport, coming back. I mean, 44 years old just seems impossible. It really does seem impossible. But it is a narrative, like you say. But let's speak about some of the contenders for this event.
Yeah.
Sabalenka, you could argue the favourite. But she's been a bit hot and cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a super open tournament. We could get some first-time finalists. And I reckon we'll probably get a first-time champion. I don't know. I just have a feeling this tournament's going to be different on both the men's and the women's. We've got the bottom half of the men's we've already discussed without Sinner and Djokovic. You'd suspect. I don't think Zverev's going to be there. I think we will get a first-time finalist. And on the women's, you could have it from both sides because Iga won it last year. I don't think she's going to do it again.
It's tough to win back-to-back Wimbledon titles, that's for sure, especially on the women's side. Probably Serena is the only one who can lay claim to doing this multiple occasions. But let's get stuck into the draw anyway. We'll start with Sabalenka's section. She will be the number 1 seed, and we can go down who is in her part of the draw as a seed to start with. And some of these names that I've already spotted, this looks tough. So we've got Raducanu, Leylah Fernandez, Naomi Osaka, Karolina Muchova. We've got Juelanska, we've got Siniakova and Mira Andreeva all in, and not to mention there as an unseeded Barbora Krejcikova, former champions in there as well. What?
Yeah, I've not seen the draw, but this is crazy. Ostapenko, did you mention Ostapenko? There's some really good players. Kasatkina, super tough section. Who's going to come out of it? It might not be Sabalenka. I feel she's going to have to play some of the very best on the grass courts. Mira Andreeva, fresh off her victory at Roland Garros. Let's see how that translates onto the grass. I think she is a very versatile player, but maybe clay is her new best surface. Raducanu, I'd give her absolutely no chance whatsoever. I think Muchova, if the wrist is okay, can definitely do very well here.
Well, Muchova into the final of Bad Homburg with Naomi Osaka, so two in-form players. I know you're dismissing Raducanu, but she did make it to the final of a grass court tournament already this year, so she at least has something to go off coming into this tournament. She did get bageled in the final by Donna Vekic, but it still was more positive than what we've seen from her in previous months. So if she can get past, it's not an easy first round matchup, to be honest. I don't know why they've put her as a Canadian on here. I got AI to try and rearrange the thing. So just ignore if anybody's got the wrong, maybe what do you call it? A country. Yeah, but everything else on there is right. Luckily, don't worry, I went through all of the actual listings of them and made sure they're in the right order. Nice. But yeah, some of the countries might be a bit off. But
yeah, in terms of odds, Ben, Raducanu 40-1. Ooh. Serena Williams is 50-1. Alex Eala 66-1. I'm just throwing some names out there. So you've got Raducanu 40-1, Krejcikova 50-1, Serena Williams 50-1, and Eala 66-1.
That is. I mean, Eala's stands out the most, to be honest. I think out of all of those, just
probably
because
the best out of the three.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 'cause long odds as well. But looking at Raducanu's draw, not great for the odds, to be honest. Sabalenka, if you look at this, take it one step at a time. By the time you build up to momentum, you'll probably be okay if you face Raducanu. And then Osaka's the real big test, looking at it.
Yeah, I'm feeling Osaka over Saba. Initial feelings, I think Osaka can beat her. I know I do have a soft spot for Osaka. Everyone will say that. And it doesn't always work out for me. But she's a fantastic tennis player. I think I had her in my top 10. I think I've got her in my top 10 this year as well. So
I think we both do.
Yeah, let's keep going, Naomi Osaka. If she wins today, or is it tomorrow, whenever she's playing the final of Bad Homburg, that could be a bad omen. Because when you win a tournament just before, you usually go out early doors in the Grand Slam. So maybe it's better if she loses that final and then she'll go deep here and beat Saba.
Yeah, a couple of other names that we didn't really point out either there. Kim Min-jung in this section as well. Another
or Andreescu.
Yeah, and Andreescu, former Slam champion in this section as well. And the young Brit, the wild card down the bottom. She's actually playing Krejcikova. I mean, I know we had last year Eala Krejcikova first round. Hannah Klugman versus Krejcikova. She always gets these youngsters, Krejcikova. This is going to be another huge match because it's going to probably be on the show court, I reckon, for Hannah Klugman. Maybe a court one, maybe even centre court. They're going to bump her right up on the listing because she's facing a former Slam champ.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for her. And probably no better time to play Krejcikova. I think she's only going to get worse. She's not going to get any better now. So why not play her at this stage of her career with the home crowd supporting? Krejcikova's not going to get much love from the crowd in that one.
No.
And you never know what could happen. But Krejcikova is a fantastic tennis player. I'm not going to dismiss her talents. And we know that she's got a great level in there. But all in all, tough section so far. Very. Who's on Sabalenka's side?
Yeah, I mean, is it Iga or is it Pegula? That's the question I hear you ask. And it is. Jess Pegula is on the Sabalenka half. And maybe a worse thing for Sabalenka because she just got bageled by Pegula in the previous event. It was in Berlin in the semis. She didn't go on to win it. Noskova went on and won the tournament. But this is Pegula's section. She has Bencic, Potapova, Alexandrova, Kalinskaya, Coco Gauff in there, and Iga Swiatek as well. So an American heavy section here of seeds.
Yeah, I don't think it's as strong though. So I think Saba's got a tougher quarter than what Pegula does. It is American heavy. Coco Gauff, if she turns up and is playing well, can do some damage, but she's so hot and cold. Coco Gauff is not consistent for me at all at the moment. I think Iga Swiatek is slightly more consistent, but then on the grass, I'm not sure how good she is. She lost to Raducanu quite convincingly, what doesn't fill me with much confidence for Swiatek. I think she's an American who's very good on the hard courts, needs to translate to the other surfaces. Pegula, on the other hand, would be the favourite. I think she's the favourite, maybe over Coco Gauff, which could surprise some people, me saying that. But I think Pegula, we do see a good baseline level from her. She is pardon the pun, but she's got a very steady pace. And I think that is enough to beat a lot of these girls or ladies.
Yeah, for sure. Coco Gauff, we've never really seen much from her at Wimbledon. Maybe this is the year she steps up.
Her breakout year was at Wimbledon, no?
That's it. I mean, 4th round. You can't have your breakout year as 4th round and then never do anything to surpass it.
It was exciting, though, at the time. She was, 15? I remember people placing bets on her to win the whole thing. We were there, I believe, or we was
it was
there or
sad, though, that's what... Maybe that didn't do her any favours because now everybody expected grass to be the one that she did so well on.
I've predicted her to win Wimbledon following that year. I think maybe 2 of the last 4.
Yeah.
I always go big on Coco Gauff. She never, ever delivers at this tournament for me. I'm expected to go on and win it. She doesn't do that.
Well, she's got a great section. I think this is no better chance to at least make the quarterfinals here. I don't think any excuses now. But Korpatch first round should be able to get past that. Hannah van der Winkel in the section of Coco Gauff, though, that's not too bad for you, to be honest. I don't think it's Claire. Is it Claire Lou first round?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than what she's usually had in the slams. I think in the other ones, it's not been so good. Obviously, only 22 years old. I think she's fantastic. She's not really been able to do it at the WTA level, but when she was playing challengers, she wasn't too bad. Who did she play? So in Eastbourne, she lost to Sonmez in straight sets.
Okay.
But she did beat Bartenkova, the young Czech, in 3 sets, which is a good one, and then lost to Krajcikova in straights. Okay. So she's developing, building up a bit of form on the grass, trying to get used to the surface. She will be the underdog against Claire Lou, but I think she's going to win that one.
Yeah, it's a very interesting player to keep an eye on.
100 in the world now, by the way.
Boy, cracked the top 100. That's what we like to see. I don't think my Quevedo has made it in there yet, but maybe later on in the year. I think she was more of a clay quarter, to be honest, so might have had her best opportunities have passed. Let's head all the way to the bottom of the draw. The number 2 seed is former Wimbledon champion and current reigning Australian Open champion, Elena Rybakina. And in her section, she has last year's finalist, Amanda Anisimova, Diana Schneider. We've got Boskova just coming off the back of a big tournament win. We've got Elise Mertens. We've got Linda Noskova just coming off the back of a tournament win. Sorana Cîrstea in hot form. And Madison Keys currently in a final of a tournament on grass as well. So this one, a little bit tougher than the Pegula one, I would say.
A lot tougher. I mean, arguably the toughest. Just looking at it, I'm not sure between this and Saba. I would probably edge this one purely because you've got Noskova. Noskova, I'm going to put it out there now. I've got her inside my top 10, but she is, I think, my outside pick to go and win this tournament.
Whoa!
Before I saw the draw, Before I saw the draw, I thought, okay, Linda Noskova, because I'm always trying to find a name who I think is going to get to the final, who we're not expecting. It always happens at Wimbledon. And I think it's going to happen this year. I'm just trying to find who it could be. And I think Noskova is the obvious selection. In fact, maybe she's been too good in the lead up for it to be, it's too obvious. Maybe it's going to be someone else who I'm not thinking. But yeah, I think with her draw, I'm not feeling so confident now. But definitely a player no one's going to want to play. She's so good. And Anisimova, I would fancy her to beat. I think Noskova can beat her. I would be more worried about Madison Keys than anyone.
Yeah, I mean, that whole section there to get to the fourth round against either Keys or Anisimova there potentially. That will be a tough match.
I think Keys at Wimbledon, I feel like I favour slightly more. I don't know why.
Been to the final last year, Anisimova.
Yeah, but Keys, I think, is the one. Just I don't know. Maybe I've got a bit of a soft spot for her.
Potentially, we've got on the other side, Rybakina doesn't look too bad for her. Boisson to start, potentially with Laura Siegmund there in a potential third round. I think Diana Schneider from the top, maybe a Samsonova. Got your last year's wild card Polina up there as well. Boskova, she'll be quite happy. I mean, Katie Boulter would be quite happy as well, I think. I mean, if she was able to get herself past Grant, the qualifier, then I think she'll be okay. She'll have the crowd on her side. She normally is able to perform on the grass. It's her best surface, I'd say, Katie Boulter. But yeah, I don't see her going too far. I think Rybakina probably cleans up that side. And then it's just down to her versus maybe either Noskova, Anisimova, or Madison Keys from the other side.
Yeah, I'd agree with that verdict.
And then on to Iga, last year's champion, the reigning champion. And she's on Rybakina's side of the draw, which she'll not be happy about, as always. And she's got in her section Jasmine Paolini, Alexandra Eala. We've got Clara Towson, Marta Kostyuk there, Elena Svitolina, Emma Navarro, and Donna Vekic. So some big grass court talent in this section as well. Most notably, Emma Navarro. She's been playing pretty well, and she has actually beaten Iga just last week.
Yeah, I think Emma Navarro, based off form, maybe the standout in the whole section. I think Iga, I don't know, I'm not that confident about her. And I mean, Serena Williams of 10 years ago, I think wipes this whole section out easily.
Yeah.
Without playing her best.
She does.
And I don't want to be dismissive to any of these Igas or anything, but I think right now, the way they're playing, Serena, you just know what level you're going to get and she turns up. But that's not the case right now. I think it's a good opportunity for Eala. I think her section is extremely winnable at the top.
Interesting, though, isn't it? Like, it's quite.
It is interesting. I'm trying to work out. I think Eala's got opportunities here to do well, depending on how Iga gets on. And then on the other side, Kostyuk. I don't know what Kostyuk's like on grass, but
it's very hot and cold.
I do like what you say with Emma Navarro. Or Vekic.
Yeah, I mean, Emma Navarro, not an easy first round match, really, though. Paula Badosa is a big. I think it is easy hitter. Now. Okay, she's dropped. She hasn't performed well of late, but you never know with her. She's a bit hot and cold as well.
No, I don't think
you do know. Wow, there you go. You heard it here first. Vekic is definitely one to watch out for. I'll be surprised if we don't get Vekic versus Svitolina during this tournament. And I would assume Navarro will continue her good form, and I'm not certain on Kostyuk. The other side, though, I think a great chance for Eala. I would say Paolini probably be quite happy with her draw at the top there as well. It's not Montgomery, actually. Tell a lie. Montgomery is actually somebody who's actually been to she got to a final. I think she won a tournament, but just due to withdrawal from Krejcikova in the final. So she actually won via default at her first ever tournament. So she's actually been in okay form as well. Don't know if the competition was as much to go off, but I think Paolini this year, sadly, just sliding down the rankings. This could be an opportunity to get some points in if she's able to do it. But I've got a bad feeling it's going to be a continuous drop off now.
It's very weird. Very weird. Poor from you to be putting her inside your top 10 when you can see that's going that way.
Should have picked Pliskova. He's back.
Just down the bottom. Some very strange decisions from you. Year on year, Ben, I keep seeing them. You make some funny decisions. I don't know. It's like you don't watch tennis.
Well, I'm all over Pliskova right now. So maybe she could be the big standout. She's been to the semi-finals before. Has she been to the final before? I don't know. I'm definitely.
I think she wasn't she? Yeah.
I think that was the year. I'm trying to think.
It's when Berrettini was in the final against Djokovic on the men's.
I'm going to have to have a look just because I vaguely remember it. Pliskova. Let's have a go. I'll go into a whole career stats and then I can actually confirm it.
Yeah, she was a Grand Slam finalist, 2021 Wimbledon.
2021. Who was in the final with her? Was that No, it wasn't Sabalenka.
I can't remember.
It was. That's all right. I've got it. Barty. That's it. God, I forgot about Barty. It's like our first ever podcast. How did you forget about Barty? Well, there you go. That's pretty wild. She's back. It could be a weird one that does well and just suddenly beats Iga or something. You never know with Pliskova.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's possible.
Just a very, very strange. Imagine we end up with someone like Serena Williams versus Pliskova. She would be absolutely ecstatic.
Serena's not winning a match.
Yeah, Maya Joint's not an easy matchup. No chance. I'd say, looking at the draws, Sabalenka for me is the toughest section of the draw, I would say. Based upon just the big names in there. You've got Osaka in there, Muchova in form. You've got Andreeva just won a slam.
I feel like the other Rybakina's is tougher than this one.
And you go to Rybakina's and we've got Anisimova, Noskova, Keys. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good players in here too. Boskova as well, who's just literally come off the back of a tournament win. Really, I mean, the sections, I'd say let's go to who's got it best. Probably Pegula. That would probably be the easiest way to look at it. I think there's no easy matches on the women's side. Nothing's a given. And it's going to be running the gauntlet. But I think Pegula does have the easiest quarter based upon her current form and the other form of the other ladies in her section. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we should wrap it up there for our reaction to the draw. Let us know your thoughts about it in that comment section. Who do you think's got the toughest draw? Do you think it's Saba, Rybakina, or maybe even Iga? Can she go on and win it again? No one seems that confident right now, but if she plays well, she could wipe anyone off the court.
Yeah, let's wait and see. We'll be doing our round-by-round predictions very soon as well. So stay tuned. And also, I'll be finalising my ATP Fantasy team. So join the ATP Fantasy League, pick your team for the men's, and best of luck.
That's it. See you soon.